Hello, everyone. Today we are unfortunately without Christina. Her internet's not working right now. Hopefully, she'll come in. But today we are with Nikki, the Sassy Subber, and we are going to talk about EEM. Remember, it is in Lafayette, Louisiana, March 3rd through 5th. So if you haven't registered yet, please do. We're going to talk about Nikki's amazing classes because she's the best. And yeah, we're going to jump right into it.
Well, hello, everyone. We're joined by Charlie. This is my almost 5-month-old puppy who has decided that he needed mommy snuggle time right at the most inopportune moment.
He's very welcome. He's very welcome.
So you get to enjoy the puppy snuggles along the way. So that's good.
I wouldn't be able to put that down.
And he just wants to crawl up in your lap and snuggle. So no, he will not be going to the show with me, although I could travel with him. But no, he is not coming with me. He would be definitely the life of the show.
Yeah.
Puppies around. Right? So, but yeah, I am looking forward to it. We're actually coming in on the 1st.
Okay.
And I leave the 6th. So we're coming in a couple days early. Just so that we can get in, relax, go see whatever's around the area. It's my first time to Louisiana. So that's kind of exciting for me.
That is exciting.
Yeah, bucket list items. I love when you guys pick different spots for different shows because it means it's a new state for me to check off the bucket list. So that's really cool.
Louisiana is its own being. That's where I'm from.
I've heard. I was gonna say, I've heard. I've heard stories. I've heard the stories, but
I feel like the whole state does things a little bit differently, which I love personally. That's my family, but it's definitely different.
So I'm traveling with Claire from Blanktastic, and she's from Texas, and she thoroughly believes that Texas needs to be its own country again. So I understand. We have these arguments about how, rock awesome or not awesome their state is, depending on where you're from. So, yes.
I live in Texas, so I got both of them covered.
You do. So I am actually teaching 3 classes at your show.
Yes.
And I'm pretty excited for.
So we can just jump right in. The first one is on Saturday at 9:45, and it's Canva Digital Marketing for Beginners. So what are
Canva is the hottest thing around. You guys use Canva, and you don't realize. Yep. And you can batch out content on there. You can schedule your posts on there. You can also make stuff for your flyers and inserts to your packaging and so much more.
Order forms.
Yes, everything. I made my flip book, my catalog flip book in Canva that my clients can literally just click through and swipe through. And I'm going to talk to you all about that in that beginner class and why Canva is the way to go right now. You can even design in Canva, and this is coming from a graphics designer. You can design right in there too. They also have mock-ups and so much more. So we're going to touch base with everything that Canva does offer in that class to get you hyped up about it. And I'm going to show you some things that I've done in my personal Canva space just to kind of give you an overview and why having the regular and Canva Pro, the different things that come with it and why it's definitely an investment for your business.
We love Canva. I have like 3 tabs of it up right now.
I love that I can share with my team. So I even have an admin team for Sassy Subber, and we collaborate on things all the time. And they have their own accounts. My kids are even on mine because my daughter used to sit for school as a teacher. So
we collaborate. I've done stuff with just like funny pictures of my kids. I wanted to put fun backgrounds on them. I've done that. Like you can do graphics. There's so much you can do on Canva. Like I know that I use it all the time, and I know that there's still more that I could do.
Yeah. Batching content is probably the coolest thing that you could do. Like a motivational Monday if you have a group and so much more. Like I said, it is definitely the thing to have in your wheelhouse when it comes to your business needs for a variety of different reasons. But like I said, we're going to get knee deep into it and give you the nuts and bolts of it.
And the great thing is you can start Canva for free. Like there is a free
Right.
event.
And if you're taking the class, you definitely should take the Canva class that I'm teaching on Saturday morning. And then I'm offering one later. I believe it's later that day.
Yes.
Later that day. Yep. So go and take pretty much back-to-back classes. That one, we're going to just jump right into that one. That one is getting in how to use it for your social media.
Yeah. And it's the title is Social Media, Grabbing Clients and Building Fan Base Using Canva.
Yes. And I use that all the time. Posting graphics like, do you like this or that? And we're going to dive into why not having the connection that you need to make and how Canva can help you make that connection, because you can't just always post a for sales post. It gets lost. And why this is going to help you, and it's going to be a tool that helps build that social media following and get that reach, because for Facebook 2023, Facebook is going to be really emphasizing groups. So let Canva help you build that group, build that following, and help with your social media content. Like I said, batch posting, how you can schedule posts on there using
scheduling is huge.
Yes. And that's not just to Facebook. It's really, it's to pretty much all of your social medias that you're going to need. You could create videos within inside there. So you're not always having, stagnant or, just a picture. So lots and lots we're going to talk about. So if you catch class 1, definitely catch class 2. It's going to be like a 2-part. Join me for both of those. It's definitely worth your business for both of those classes. So hopefully I can touch base with all of you and see a lot of faces. I've started to see the signups for it. So thank you guys for joining me already.
Yes. And I feel like if you have a business, or even if this is your hobby, but like knowing how to use Canva and how to implement it, it just makes your life easier.
Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
If you're
brand your content. I mean, that's another thing we're going to talk about. Branding your content. What does branding your content mean? It means if you look at anything that's on the EEM group page, they have the same color scheme, and that's branding, because your eye looks at it and goes, oh, okay, I know who that is. If you were to come over to the Sassy Summer, you would see teal everything. Like I get picked on with the amount of teal and actually if I could turn I don't even know if you can see it.
Oh, I see it. It's over in the corner.
Yeah, all of this stuff I have is all teal. Well, it's branded content. So when you see teal and you see it in a certain way, all of a sudden your mind goes, oh, that's the Sassy Summer. You want your clients to do the same thing. You want your clients to go, oh, that's who that is. Think Nike. You see the swoosh, you know exactly who it is. They don't have to, tell you who they are to know that it's Nike. And that's what you're doing. You're going to build your brand. And we're going to talk about that too in both of those classes, actually.
Yeah. And they let you, you have your little color bar that can be your branded color bar, which I think is
just by a click. I love that you could just click through and
it's easy.
You're right. You just click and all of a sudden I don't like the way they laid that out. Just click it again and it switches the colors within the same color palette. And you're like, oh, I like that, but I want to change that. And, you get a little bit more creative and you feel a little bit more confident about your design abilities too.
I feel like maybe it's given me a little bit of false confidence, but that's
no, not at all. And I will tell you some of the pitfalls. I will also let you know about selling graphics designs on Canva. There's things that you'll have to know about that too. That's down your wheelhouse. But like I said, they're both 1-hour classes, and how you can really just make them work for you. And that's the point of it. It's just making Canva work for you. As a graphics designer, as a business owner, it's definitely stepped up my game. So, yep.
Lisa Shaw said, hi there, greetings from Dallas Airport. It does actually say that it's you, Lisa.
Yeah. Yay! Right? I'm the unknown user, right? Because there is always the unknown user. Oh, you love my new baby. I love my new baby too. This is Charlie.
Sweet.
And then I'm actually there to teach sublimation at some point.
That is your Sunday class. And also you're going to be on the vendor panel, right?
Yes. I get to get up and be there bright and early.
Yes. Okay. Well, there's coffee and refreshments.
I actually I looked at the schedule and I thought, does she hate us? Does she know what Saturday nights bring? Saturday nights bring bad decisions at these shows. So why did you make us get up so early? And if you don't know, it's one of those things that's where, night 2 is where we all just kind of relax and we're having dinner with each other. You've had a few margaritas. And you're just really relaxed and you're up till like 11:30, 12 o'clock, just chit chatting. It's like going to camp and you missed your friends that you haven't seen all year. And now you're at camp again. You're like, oh, hey, how's it going? And just a bunch of creative minds by Saturday night. That's where it's at. Yeah, I'm going to need donuts and coffee by the gallon for the coffee.
Yeah. We'll make sure we'll have it by the gallon.
Right? Because that's just how it needs to be. But yes, we're going to be on the panel. If you've never been to a panel discussion, that's an amazing thing.
It's so fun.
It is. You get so many like-minded people who are still from all different parts of the industries. And we all kind of just end up on the same page. And you think, how did that happen? That should not have even happened. But definitely come to that.
Over 100 years of experience when you combine all of the people.
Yeah. You instantly make us all feel old very quickly. IV option. Yes, Lisa. IV option, please. Yeah. Spoken to somebody who's on the panel, and she's on the panel typically with me. Is Lisa on the show?
I'm usually up there.
If Lisa's
not on the panel, I'm just.
Lisa and I are going to have a dual IV drip.
Yeah.
That's going to be, yeah. So,
we'll see what we can do.
See, you know what? That's great.
We try to make things happen.
Espresso shots might be good.
Yes. Dee, we're so excited that you're going to be joining us, and that is your first time.
Well, congratulations. This is actually so. Funny story is I taught last spring, but I co-taught, and I think I did one class by myself. I might have done one class by myself. This is my first. I'm going. Right for the whole, I'm taking the whole shooting match, and I've got 3 this year. So you can come join me in Newbie Lane. You can come join me.
Yes. Okay. And then Sunday after the vendor panel, you have another class at 10:15, and it's advanced methods and sublimation to make your workflow easier.
Yes. So maybe you've been in sublimation for a hot second and you feel like you're pretty confident. I'm going to come in and show you some tips and tricks. We're going to talk about the board method. We're going to talk about those little things that I'm sorry to disrupt you, sir. We're going to talk about, like I said, the board method. We're going to talk about some things that you might not know. Example, pressing neoprene lunch totes. That's definitely some experience has come a long way.
Like your 40 tumbler club?
Oh, yeah. 40. It's the 40 tumbler club. Yes. And everybody in the industry seems to know this story of how Nikki literally lost her mind on a live going, I cannot believe I can't get this. And it's become quite the show to talk about is the 40 cup club. And it wasn't one I wanted to be a part of, but we worked through some things, and I take what I've taught and what I call my tableside sass is we break down the nuts and bolts. We get into a little bit deeper into it. It's not just printing and pressing. There's more to it, and we break it down and teach it in that class. It's not for the newbie person. There is a class for that, and I believe that's going to be Condi now.
Yeah, it's Sublimation 101, and Condi's teaching it.
Yep. So, and if you don't know who Condi is, I go live with them all the time. David Gross, who owns Condi, is one of the pioneers in it. So he definitely should teach that class. That should be the class that they teach. But in my class, come on in. You got to understand, I am high energy. When I give my class, it is not a boring class. We get right into it. I get right in and say, okay, let's just jump in head first. I don't know if you guys are going to have the heat press or if I have to bring the heat press. We still are working all of that out.
Yes. I have answers for you. We can talk about it later.
Oh my God. Because it would make my life easier.
Yes.
You know, trying to travel with a heat
You
press.
don't have to bring it. How about that?
Good, because traveling with a heat press on a plane is just logistics at its
Yeah,
finest.
I could see that not being fun.
No. But yeah, it's just the step. It's the next step. It's moving your business into the next direction with your sublimation. And that's pretty much what that is, that whole class. I've been teaching this now I'm going on 5 years teaching on live, all things sublimation. And I teach just about every Sunday. If not, it moves into during the week, but we break down every item during those classes. And you guys are going to get pretty much an overview of all of that. All those, the 5 years of knowledge that I have to throw at you. I've been in the industry now for 7 years, and self-taught. And I have no problems getting in the trenches with you and saying, hey, and if you are a newbie and you decide I'm going to her class because I just need to be in her class, don't worry, I'm gentle. Come on in. You can ask your questions, because your question may be something somebody needs to ask, or they need to be reminded.
Yeah. So, sometimes you get so far in advance, you forget kind of about the beginning steps.
Yes. And so when people say, oh, I've been in the industry for 10 years, and I say, great. And do you know how much our industry has evolved in 10 years? You may have this method that you use, but there's new methods, or you also may create those bad habits like driving. We all learned how to drive the safe way when we were 16, 17 years old. And now we look at it and go, oh, it's fine. You could just roll right through that spot.
Yeah.
I
paused at the stop sign.
Right. It was optional.
It was a rolling stop.
Yeah, I know the area. It's fine. You're good.
There wasn't anybody around.
And that's the same holds true even in our industry. You pick up those bad habits and you forget. So it's rehoning you in is not a bad deal. It just helps you to remember things so that you don't get complacent, I guess is the word I'm looking for, with all of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the 3 classes and the panel and just being there. I'm going to be on the demo floor.
Yeah. So doing all the demos. You're going to be out there.
Yep.
Showing all of your awesome techniques. And
that's for the people. And you're going to, if you're wondering, demo floor. If you miss my class, because, well, I'm sad that you'd miss any of my classes, but I understand there's other classes going on. So I kind of get that. Fine. Pick them. I will be on the demo floor doing all things sublimation, and I will be pressing stuff from Blanktastic, who is traveling with me. And I want to show you just some of the things that we're going to be pressing. This is a travel board. This is MDF, and it's a dry erase board so that they can reuse it 100 times. Again, because not everything needs to be electronic in life.
I need that for my kids.
Right. Camping. Let's just cut the wire, especially for some vacation time, for downtime. You know what? We're off the tablet. We're off the phone. So Blanktastic has this kind of stuff. These were designed by, it's hard to get the glare. And these were designed by me. Again, reusable because they're dry erase. I will be coming out with more designs with this, different games,
especially with the summer coming up and like road trips and all of camping, all of that. I mean, those things are great. My kid and I, my older one, we will play tic-tac-toe anywhere. And I mean, the amount of paper we go through, or like menus at restaurants, that is genius.
Yep. And then we have, you guys will be able to see this guy. Claire will have this thing. Let me talk about what this. Oh, hold on. Let me go this way as I trip over something. Okay. Where's the camera? There it is. Okay.
There we go.
So this is one thing that she'll also have too. This is the wheel. So you can actually spin it. It comes with different sections. So it might be 6 and whatnot. But think of this. This will be something you also see me doing on the demo floor is chore chart, dinner night, date night, family night, whatever it may be.
Game night.
Yes, you can, but it's a dry erase, so you can change it up for the week. So you're not having to reprint it 1,000 times. You could just dry erase this, and that's how you sell this. This is also great for your vendor shows. Hey, you get 15% off, or you get a free this, or you get free that. But you're allowed to change it with that dry erase marker, which is absolutely genius. You can brand it to your colors too. So all of this just is a tabletop. This, again, like I said, all the things that Blinktastic does make, she will be selling items right there. And then I'm the graphics designer for her. So it's a win-win on my part.
Amazing. Well,
yeah.
We cannot wait to see you there. And everybody out there, if you haven't registered yet, there's still time. There's classes that are selling out every day now. So get on it. Also, the hotel block that is on the website, that block closes on the 15th. So if you haven't done it yet, I would do it because we don't have anything else after that.
Right. I actually had to do mine on Expedia because I needed outside the block date of.
And the other block sold out really fast, and then this one's selling out pretty fast too. So
yes,
you should get on that if you haven't yet and you want to stay in one of our blocked areas. But Lafayette, March 3rd through 5th. Come join us. We cannot wait to see you there.
T-shirts.
Yes. T-shirts.
We have T-shirts because I'm a T-shirt vendor. Let's do. Before you do that, you guys get to actually buy a collectible T-shirt.
Yes.
Right? Is that what we're calling it? I don't know. But you guys are going to be able to buy an EEM Lafayette, Louisiana 2023 T-shirt, branded colors for EEM with some Louisiana flair.
Exactly. Y'all have been asking, and we finally have one.
Yes. So, and they're going to go up. I think we're going from medium to 3XL on the sizes for those. And make sure you guys get one because that's one thing I collect. I collect T-shirts because then I can wear it whenever. So I will have a T-shirt. Of course, I'm making them. So of course I'm going to have a T-shirt. But you guys grab your T-shirts as well. Grab your tickets. Grab your hotel room. Make it a fun weekend with, I was going to say with the girls, but
guys.
There's guys there too, with your peeps, with your tribe, with your nation, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you guys are there. And do all the things that Holly tells you have to do.
We can't wait to see you.
Yes.
People call me Holly too. It works.
I'm sorry, Hope. It's still, I haven't drank enough coffee. I don't know where Holly even came from.
You were not the first person to call me Holly. Don't worry.
I didn't call you anything, negative.
Yeah. You should call me something else. Anyway, y'all come see us, register. We cannot wait to see you there and have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.